Welcome to Littleton Common, March 2023. I'm Mark Crory.
And I'm Barbara McRae. You know, February had weather surprises every week. Which coat should I wear, heavy or light, earmuffs or not? But here we are into March, and I wonder what this will be like. You know, March winds or the Ides of Mark.
The Ides of Mark, yes. Well,
March.
I've never heard of that, but I have heard of the Ides of March. And you've probably heard of the Ides of March too, right? If you've heard of the Ides of March, you probably know you're supposed to beware of them. Well, why? Well, in ancient Rome, the Ides of March were equivalent to our March 15th. And in the Roman calendar, this date corresponds to several religious observances. The Romans considered the Ides of March a deadline for settling debts. But in our modern world, if you've heard of the Ides of March, it's probably thanks to William Shakespeare. In his play Julius Caesar, a soothsayer attracts Caesar's attention and tells him, "Beware the Ides of March." And Caesar dismisses him, saying, "He's a dreamer, let us alone him pass." That's my Shakespeare then.
Oh, okay.
Then 2 acts later, Caesar is assassinated on the steps of the Senate. Well, in the play, and in reality, Julius Caesar was indeed assassinated on the Ides of March, or March 15th, in the year 44 BC. So, while Julius Caesar should have been wary about the Ides of March, the rest of us don't really need to worry.
Good.
I know.
I won't worry. I worry about the Ides of Mark.
You should be. That's right.
Nancy Hilsinger, Alan, and I attended a program last month with Harvey Leonard, you know, the Channel 5 retired weatherman. Mm-hmm. And he was fabulous. We learned so much about the latest changes in our weather and also how the green wall and cameras work. So weathermen and women know where to point. We tried it here once and we had a lot of laughs. But anyway, we are ready for whatever, I hope.
Yeah.
Our little town is changing. More housing is on the agenda and purchasing some buildings. Town meeting gave us the list, and I hope you went or watched on your cable television channel. Littleton Community Television is here so that you may keep up with what goes on around you. You have the chance to be involved, so I hope you use it. Over the past few years, we have seen changes here, and especially at the Council on Aging with our senior services. We have gone from Council on Aging to Elder and Human Services. This department identifies and responds to the physical and emotional needs of the disabled and under 60 as well as seniors. Basically, all towns residents. As we have seen in life, many times residents under 60 are also in need.
There are approximately 10,000 people living in Littleton now, and 2,268 of them are seniors. 1,200 are 50 to 59. And we're in the process of building a new senior center, and hopefully that will bring more seniors out to enjoy the many programs, to meet old friends, and make new ones. They'll also have a place to go to find the help and support they need that our Elder and Human Services has to offer.
This month, my guest was going to be Dr. Elizabeth Chen, Secretary of the Executive Office of Elder Affairs. The weather changed our plans by dropping a winter snow, so we are looking forward to meeting her in May and learning more about the Office of Elder Services. The Friends of the Council on Aging welcome new President Sandra Casal. We also have welcomed new members, Bev Sears, Margaret Kelleher, Pat Schauberger, Peggy Larson, and Charlie DiStefano. Wait a minute, let me get that right. DiStefano.
Now, you should not be messing up the Italian names.
I know.
Because that's your background. That's your wheelhouse.
I know.
And you love Italy.
What's the matter with me?
I know. What's the matter with you? Anyway, fundraising for the new senior center will be the main goal of the Friends, while never forgetting requests from Elder and Human Services and Outreach. So please think of the Friends of the Littleton Council on Aging when sending a donation to a worthy cause. The Friends of the Littleton Council on Aging, Post Office Box 134, Littleton, Mass. 01460 is the address that you should use when sending in a donation.
Yeah, you know, you might want to include the name of the program you wish to contribute to, such as Senior Center, TREAD, or any COA program of your choice.
Yeah. Well, whatever you give, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated.
I want to interrupt right now and apologize for the raspy voice.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be very dry today, and it sounds funny to me, so I hope it's okay with everyone else. So excuse me.
You're excused,
Oh,
as
good.
far as I'm concerned.
The Littleton Country Gardeners are continuing to grace our town with blooms. President Jeanette Kingsley and her committee brought some enjoyable programs, and the list for the rest of the season looks really like a winner. In March, the speaker will present a holistic approach to healing using remedies from whole foods and herbs. Recipes are going to be included. So if you're interested in gardening and horticulture programs, consider joining this group of gardeners and share your interest. So you can go to littletoncountrygardners@gmail.com.
Oh, you know, I want to mention that for several years I have been gardening. I don't do too much in the flower area, but I love vegetable gardens. And,
Good.
you know, every year we have tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, watermelon
Wow.
we've experimented with. We do the raised beds, and I just love, sometimes I just love, especially cherry tomatoes when they're just,
I do too.
you know, just go out there and
Yeah.
I pick 4, eat 4, you know, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But
I
they're
grow the
great.
cherry tomatoes in a pot
Yeah,
on my deck.
that's a good thing. You don't have to have a lot of space to be a gardener.
No.
You know, a lot of people are using raised beds these days because real estate isn't what it used to be with all the open space for gardening. So people have been very creative, and you can have window boxes.
Sure.
I've seen that. They mount right on the top, and you can go out and water, and you don't even have to go outside to pick. You just open your window and
Well, would you please come over and show Alan how to garden? He does have raised beds, but he has a lot of problems. But I think we have a lot of little critters that happen to break into it.
yeah.
We have a fence, but
Yeah, that's the problem I have in New Hampshire is a lot of wildlife. And we do have to put, you know, chicken wire or some sort of fencing around it.
Yeah.
It can't just be in the open because we have lost many crops to deer and other things, rabbits especially. But
yeah.
yeah, it's great, and it's good for you. So,
It is.
And
I
it's
like
good to be
having-
outside and working in the
All right,
gardens.
I expect you to come over when it gets time to plant.
I will be right over.
I'll
Right
have
af-
the seeds.
Right after I'm done with mine, I'll come do yours.
And speaking of Alan, my dear Alan, do you know that we have been together 60 years now?
Wow.
And you know why I stayed that long? Because for 25 years, that meant I got silver.
Yeah.
Then 50, I got gold. But my favorite thing is for 60, because it's diamonds.
Oh boy, a girl's best friend.
Yes, so if you want diamonds, ladies, wait until you're 60th.
Right. Okay, well, I should start saving, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Amy she wants a big one,
Yeah.
really big.
I'll do that.
So you were in Florida?
Yes, we went to Florida just for a quick little 4-day getaway to get out of the snow. And as we were down there, the temperature was 85 degrees and unusually warm for February.
Wow.
Yeah, but we stayed in the Orlando area, and we had a place that had a pool with a covering, and we spent most of the time at the pool. We did some other little trips, but it was just a getaway. And, you know, while we were gone, it snowed here, and thank my neighbor for plowing my driveway while I was gone, because that was nice to come home and be able to drive up the driveway without being stuck on the road. So.
Yeah, I was thinking of you going, how dare he go right now? Oh, but it better not snow the day he comes back. He may not make it.
I know. I'm not a big fan of airlines, though. Nothing against airline people or employees or whatever. Just airports and flying, and it's a long day, and you know, my ears don't do well with the pressure and stuff. So.
And it takes up a lot of your travel time, your vacation time,
Right.
especially lately.
Do you remember the old days when you could see someone off right at the terminal? You'd go and look out the window as they're getting on the plane and all that. Well, you can't do that obviously anymore because of security. You're not allowed past a certain point. So that's a little different, and it does take a long time to get through security.
Yeah.
The lines are long and the process is long. Unfortunately, we live in that kind of society now that has to do that. But.
I know. When my children were young, I used to go to Georgia to visit a girlfriend, and I would take them. And do you know that Alan could come on the plane, seatbelt the kids in, and then me, and then, you know, get off, and then we would take off, and they would come out and get John to take him in to see the pilot.
Wow. Yeah, those days are gone, unfortunately.
They are gone.
Yeah.
Too bad. See what people cause.
I know.
Humans cause this.
Humans did cause it, unfortunately, but.
Too bad.
Well, let's talk about something good for March, and that's St. Patrick's Day. The St. Patrick's Day luncheon will be Thursday, March 16th at 1 p.m. in the multi-purpose room. Join with EHS and River Court residences for a traditional corned beef and cabbage meal to celebrate the holiday. Also, Littleton Country Gardeners will be making floral centerpieces for the event. So if you want to join them in putting these together, that will be on March 14th at 1 p.m. in the multipurpose room. Space is limited for both of those, so please call 978-540-2470 to register for one or both events.
And I have to insert that the Friends of the Council on Aging will be serving and sponsoring it too.
Oh, great.
With the EHS.
Another great thing that the Friends do. Right?
Yep.
Well, if you're a longtime sports fan like me, you will remember former Red Sox beat reporter Howie Newman. Howie covered the Red Sox for 18 years as a sports writer for the Boston Globe, Associated Press, the Lynn Item, Patriot Ledger, and the Lowell Sun. And to celebrate the unofficial start of spring, which is opening day of the 2023 baseball season, the EHS COA will be having a lunch with traditional game day favorite hot dogs on the grill. And this will be on Wednesday, March 22nd at 12 p.m. Now, there's no cost for this event, but you do need to call to register. Again, the number 978-540-2470.
Sign up. Mm-hmm. And join us next month when we meet with Beth Solzberg, Director of Alzheimer's Related Disorders Family Program and the Dementia Friends Public Awareness Program. And that's at it's JFNCS, which is the Jewish Family and Children's Services. Community members can learn more about Dementia Friends by attending information sessions, and we will learn more about that from Beth next month. Do you think chocolate helps to fight dementia?
You're asking me?
Yes.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Well, I know you like chocolate.
A little bit.
And I like it too.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite?
Well, it's curious that you brought this up because I happen to bring some samples here. Hershey's, I love Hershey's.
Yeah.
You know, the Kisses and the little bars like this. Now Hershey's has come out with a whole line of dark chocolates, which they're like Mr. Goodbar and, you know, what else do I have? Just the regular dark. But, you know, all the crisp, the one with the little crispies in it, they all make them in dark chocolate now. So I wanted to present you with some dark chocolate.
Oh, good.
And I'll have mine.
Well, they heard, I think, that dark chocolate, especially dark, can reduce heart disease risk. Did you know that?
I had heard that because of the antioxidants or something in
Yeah.
it. I don't really care. I just know that it's good, and I'll eat it. I do like. Are you going to eat yours now? Me too.
Definitely.
I do like milk chocolate the best, and especially during this Easter season. Cadbury eggs. They're like, I don't know, it's like a little bit of heaven came down to earth, and they packaged it up and made it for sale.
Yeah, but I think I read today that they're not going to get the most favorite out this year.
Really?
Really. We'll see, though. We can write to the company.
So you said that dark chocolate is especially good for heart.
Yep. It's supposed to be good for heart.
Okay.
And they reduce heart disease.
Oh, reduce, yes. Right.
Yeah. But they also said they're even great if you add almonds or cherries. I like the almonds part. I'm not into the cherry part.
Right. Well, I'm not sure what kind of health benefits besides heart disease. I don't know if it's good for other things like.
Yeah, I think it is, but I'm not going to say it here because I probably will get it wrong. So,
Right, we don't give health advice. We do give advice on which kind of chocolates are good, though.
You think it'll help dementia?
Maybe, I don't know.
We got a lot there. We're
We do.
going to need
We
it.
do. I think we should start filling the bowl on my desk at LCTV with dark chocolate. So
Yeah, but when I
feel free to
would
come in.
later, it'll all be gone because you're eating it.
I want to be healthy. Sue me.
Yeah, but I might have the heart disease, not you.
All right. Well, I'll save you some.
A couple,
I will
like
save you.
one of
One.
these.
There it is. Eat it slowly. Well, listen, thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed our time together. Look forward to next month when we have all these great interviews
Yes.
happening and lined up. And if you have any ideas for our show, don't hesitate to drop me a line. You can go on the town's website. You can find LCTV, and my email address is there. So
Terrific.
drop us an idea.
And in the meantime, don't forget our seniors, please.
Cheers.
Cheers.